Hi everybody, this is Michelle from Virtual Hand Care, your online hand expert. In this video, I want to show you a really great way to increase your finger strengthening or your hand strength without having to get a bunch of different types of putty, which mean different resistances, different tools, balls, foam blocks. You can end up getting a lot of stuff when you're trying to strengthen your hand. Well, I do really like putty, and I will link some of my other exercise videos above here in this video, but I want to show you something called advanced putty. And this is actually a progressive resistive exercise kit. And the reason why I really like it is because it comes with 4 of these power packs. So these power packs are basically really firm putty in little doses. So if you are working with really light putty and you feel like it's not really improving your strength anymore, then you would just add this power pack to your putty when you are, ready to upgrade your program. So we're going to look at that today. So I'm going to leave a link as far as where you can find this type of advanced putty. Now, I really like this type because it's not oily either. It doesn't leave like an oily residue. It also is free of any latex, and it's also fragrance free for those of you that have sensitivities. The putty typically comes in a very soft resistance. So it's great for people that are don't have a lot of hand strength or a lot of pin strength and they're just starting out. Now, I have already added one of these power packs because I wanted to see how that worked. So the putty typically is more pink than this. So you usually get a soft putty, and then when you add a power pack to it, it actually becomes this color because you start kind of incorporating that pink and one of these blue, and pink and blue make more of a purple. Eventually you're gonna have more of a purple putty if you start adding all of these. But what you end up with is you go from a light to medium, then you add another power pack, and then you have more of a harder resistance, and finally you'll have more of a firmer resistance as you add all of the little power packs to your putty. If you're happy with only adding 1 or 2 of these power packs, then that's also great too. Everybody is different, and everybody's, hand strength is different, everybody's hand size is different. So whatever works for you. So I want to show you what that looks like. So what you do is you cut one of these open. And as you can see, this is a really firm piece of putty. So in my other videos, I might have shown you that the blue is it's like rock hard. Some of you might want to use, this type of putty, and some of you that have stronger hands, it might not be as rock hard to you. But basically, it's like taking a little bit of this very firm putty and then mixing it in with the softer putty. And over time, what happens is you can slowly then start working that putty, that firmer piece of putty, inside the softer putty. And it'll take a little while for you. So when you first start working that firmer piece into the putty, it's going to be really hard for you to do. But over time, like I said, you'll get stronger and stronger. You can work on just gripping that firm piece in there, and then as your strength improves, then you can work on kind of working that and stretching that little piece of putty out even more. And as you can see, by incorporating this new blue piece of putty in here, I'm going to be getting more of a purple type, a purple color putty. And it ends up being a really, really good hand and finger workout. Not to mention a good stress reliever too. You're also going to end up having more putty to squeeze all the way through. So you start with just a 2.5 ounce of putty. but the container is big enough to accommodate when you start adding more and more putty to this too. So do make sure that when you are using the putty, to use it on a harder surface like a table, do make sure when you are not using the putty that you just don't set it on the table and then like walk away, because it will start kind of you know, flattening out, and it could get stuck in papers and you know, computers and remote controls. I've seen that all. So do make sure that when you're not using the putty that you do keep it in the container. All right, guys, I do have other videos on certain exercises that you can actually do with the putty, and I'll link those in the comments here below. If you found this video helpful, like this video and go ahead and comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to Virtual Hand Care. Thanks for watching.